Hello and welcome to episode 80 of the Fools on a Hill podcast, where we bring you the latest news and our expert opinion on the newest releases in the world of music. Hello, I'm Cal.
Bonjour.
I am joined by the French boys, Yanni and Liam. Howdy.
Bonsoir, madame.
Bonsoir. Just copying you.
Comment t'appelles tu?
Liam Adoui.
Yeah.
How are we, fellas?
On top of the world.
Bit fantastic. I feel like I had a great last week or so. Something just clicked in life that feels so positive, you know?
Yeah, I just feel like I've overcome a massive boundary.
Massive.
Yeah.
Just a massive weight off my shoulders. Speaking of massive weights, do you see those boys carrying the Queen?
They did such a spiffing job.
They did.
Big guys.
Spiffing.
Oh, I can't believe I'm so impressed.
All right, Liam's dying. He's got the vid. Liam's got the vid. Got the vid.
I'm pulling the volume down as a cough. You don't need to edit that shout.
I will, though.
If it comes. There was a funeral. I don't know if anyone saw it.
No, was it?
Were you not impressed by the segue I did, by the way?
It was all right, yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking amazing. I'm not having that.
No, it was all right. It was all right. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
It was
funeral
alright.
songs. Come on. Is that a better segue?
No, that was a shit segue.
Mm.
They played some songs at the funeral, though.
Get to it.
On
Bit dead,
a
that.
multitude of instrumentations. What's your favourite, boys? What's your favourite instrument?
Horns. All the horns.
Horn? You're a horny guy?
I'm a sucker for a horn.
The horns are good, yeah. The horns made me jump to attention when they started. Straight up, you know. Saluting our girl as she went off. On a
Jennifer
fucking
B.
journey around the whole UK, it seemed. After like the main situation happened, they're all, you know,
Situation.
sat in the room, everyone's there, singing, blah blah, thingy. And then she got back in a car or something, and then the footage was just on for hours. Driving around. Wasting petrol.
Definitely wasn't in the coffin, was she? Nor has she been in the coffin for this queuing that people have done.
Well, I mean,
There's
she's been
just no
spotted
way.
in Peru. Trying to find Paddington, so...
There's no way she's just rotting in there. I'm sorry.
Well, she won't be rotten.
Rot.
They've
That's
embalmed her and everything. They're
That's
preserved.
not what happens, Callum. You don't just
Well,
rot in your coffin.
Wow.
The second you
That's
do
why
that.
it's all lead lined and shit. It's to try and preserve the body as best as possible.
The Queen's
Well,
dead,
hers,
everyone.
Hers is
What?
garlic lined to prevent her from coming back as a vampire.
Yeah.
Hate when that happens.
There's also a
Amazing.
guard stood above it with a silver bullet loaded in the gun, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funeral songs, they were fire. The best part of the whole event, to be honest with you. Some of
There
them
was
were
that
just
one.
so unexpected. Really kept you on your toes.
Some of them were very boring, though, to be fair. But there was that one, yeah, that was like every so often just kind of went off and a little da 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 da. And I was like, oh, this is great.
Mm.
Loving that.
Yeah.
Shazamming that. Nothing was coming up.
Oh, nothing. No, wasn't recognised.
No.
Ah, bloody hell.
It'll be on the official soundtrack release. I'm sure it'll come out by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Christmas release.
Picture disc.
Christmas number one on the vinyl. On the vinyl charts.
They do a
It'll be
zoetrope
good,
of her
though.
being lowered in the zoetrope.
I was thinking just like a coin with her face on. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Mm.
That would be pretty cool.
Callum, what are you interested in buying and why?
A house?
Okay.
Don't do it.
No, a Guitar Hero, boys. I was deprived as a child. I've got lovely parents, but
That's fair.
in this
yeah.
regard, they were quite satanic. Really, they would not let me have Guitar Hero
Satanic.
because I had real guitars. Now, I don't know about you.
No argument that.
That's just a load of bullshit, really. Why play something that will benefit my life when I can play a video game?
Indeed.
Exactly.
So I've asked my more qualified fools, namely Yanni, but Liam has really taken over the reins.
Because I'm the more qualified fool.
In this one regard, yeah. About what to do, what games to get, what console to get it on. I do have a PS2. I do have an Xbox 360. It's not here, so that's sad. But Liam,
Mhm.
I don't know where we're going with this segment. Do you plan on telling me on air?
Well, I'm going to reveal to you the answers. Listen, I think we should talk about the games. Okay?
Yeah.
So we'll
That's
work
really
out
where I
what
wanted to go with this.
we need to talk about what the best games are for the music. But Yanni, do you have something you want to talk about this, or?
No, I just you've made the segue I was going to do not work anymore. So thanks for that, Liam. Now you just dropped me in it.
Do you want to rewind? Where do you want to rewind?
No,
to?
it's fine. I'll just talk about what I wanted to say.
Just do the segue anyway, and we'll work out.
Yeah, I went to one of the arcades near was it NQ4 or something?
NQ64.
NQ64. Is that where you went?
Top notch.
Is that where you went?
Yes,
Carl?
that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's NQ64?
It's near Connie Square. Ish.
Oh, the place you went to the other day, Yanni. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Funnily enough, the same place. Yeah. That I'm talking about right now. I went there the other day. Yeah. And there was a couple of Guitar Hero machines. Some of them were quite rightly being used because it's the best game in the arcade.
Yep.
And there was one available that I managed to get my hands on. I thought, you know what, I want to give this a go. It's been actual years, probably 5 years, probably at the least, since I've played Guitar Hero. I thought, I'll go on hard. Doesn't seem like it's going to be straight back in with hard.
Bad choice.
The only way you
That's,
know how.
Those machines are Guitar Hero free, aren't they?
Well,
Assume it wasn't anything different.
it was, and then there seemed
It's
to be a
based
couple
on
of extra
Guitar Hero 3.
ones. Yeah.
there's some more songs.
The UI and everything is Guitar Hero 3.
So back then the charts were harder. Like just playing a hard on Guitar Hero 3 is much harder than playing a hard on Guitar Hero 5.
Well,
I'm sure you.
yeah, I forgot that. But also, the controller was broken. Didn't allow for downstrokes. So the whole time
Wow.
I was basically playing bass.
Yeah. I do that sometimes.
And it just wasn't registering some of the button strokes. And then I decided to play Reptilia. Bad idea. When it came to the chorus, it's like and it was mental. But it brought back memories. And Guitar Hero 3 is the best. Is your answer to the question of which Guitar Hero to get? Guitar Hero 3 all the way to the end of days.
Guitar Hero 3 is one you should always own. That's the one. That's the one you need. You always have that in your life. I would say though, if you're looking for a long-term relationship with Guitar Hero, you just need to get all of them. Like even like Aerosmith and stuff. Just because if you enjoy playing, it doesn't matter what song it is, you know. But if you're looking for good songs, I think Guitar Hero 5 is your pinnacle there. That's just about the right time. You get a lot of, you got a good mixture of songs. That came out in like 2008, 9.
Well, this goes
10.
on to answer my question. Guitar Hero 5.
2009.
Oh, it is available on the PS2.
Yeah. And Band Hero as well that came out at the same time. They look quite similar in terms of like quality product. Band Hero full of Taylor Swift songs. It's got Maroon 5. Got all those pop songs.
You're not selling it here.
No, it's got like, I think She Will Be Loved or something like that. You know.
Well, speaking of Adam
Good
Levine, let's not go into all that. We're not
I've
We're
missed
not
that.
tabloids.
tabloids. You've missed that.
He's
Yeah.
shagging,
So
obviously.
he's married to a Victoria's Secret model for a start. And then
How do you know?
he's
It's
been
a secret.
then he's cheated on her with someone else. He's
Called
also
Sumner. Her name's Sumner.
Sumner. Yeah,
I
her
think.
name's Sumner. That's important. Remember that name.
Strange name. Unusual.
His wife,
Unique.
the Victoria's Secret model, is pregnant with his child. And he thought it'd be a great idea to try and name the baby Sumner. Yeah, that's right. The name of the person he's having the affair with.
Oh, well.
And I think that So I think it's all come out because she's basically posted the message saying like this
Mhm.
is fucked up, and so I think that's exposed one that he's a fucking weirdo. 'Cause
Yeah.
Why would you do that? And also that he was cheating on his wife. I think that's also all being exposed at the same time. So Adam Levine, the man from Maroon Pimp, strange danger. If you haven't already guessed.
I guess you could say this love has taken its toll on him.
Yeah. Liam, just to rewind it to Guitar Hero 5, there's on Wikipedia, there's a little post from Jeff Gerstmann of Giant
Oh.
Bomb fame, because there
Jeff
was some
Gerstmann, yeah.
controversy about Kurt Cobain's inclusion,
Oh.
apparently. I'll let you
Oh, I
read
didn't
up on
know
that.
Yeah, he's a character. I think he can play as Kurt Cobain.
That
if I
is
remember right.
very correct. You're right, yeah. But yeah, Cal, just get 3 and then get all of the other ones.
Liam,
there's
do you
Elliott
have
Smith
the-
on Guitar Hero 5? Oh my god, that's weird.
Ooh.
LA
Yeah,
as well.
Guitar
That's a
5.
tune.
Guitar 5.
Do you have the webpage up that talks about compatibility with guitars and
I can get
games?
it up.
because I'm sure it won't work, but some of the Guitar Hero guitars work on Rock Band. Do the
Yeah.
Beatles Rock Band guitars work on Guitar Hero? Because they are
Ooh.
so much more aesthetically pleasing.
I don't know how well they on Xbox. I think they all will. If I'm being honest, I think you're gonna pay a pretty penny though for a Rock Band.
They're
guitar.
25 quid, and you
Oh.
get a Hofner bass or a Gretsch or a Rickenbacker. So
Okay, so Rock Band 1, 2, and the Beatles Rock Band are all bunched together. So just on that alone, I'm gonna say you're gonna might struggle here. Oh, I'm accepting cookies. Fuck off out my way. It's all gone.
oh, Liam's technical
It's all gone.
issues happening in real time.
The internet doesn't
That's what
work
it's
very
like.
well when I'm on this call with you guys.
Yeah.
So which column was that? Do you want me to find out? What console are we talking about here?
360.
Important. Columns keep moving, so that's really good.
This isn't
like this very
entertaining for
positive.
listeners.
Well,
It is
that's
good.
what they
I'm
signed
not
up
even
for.
Talking, you know?
They've not
talking,
signed up
I'm
for
talking.
entertainment.
It does for 360. By the looks of it.
What? Everything?
They seem to work for pretty much everything. Yeah, having a quick cursory glance.
Call of Duty works.
You can do that. You can play other games with guitar. I've done it before. Doesn't work very well. You will probably lose. But yeah, that's all the information. Oh, actually, guitar doesn't work. Oh, that's PS2. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Talk
Okay,
about
well,
it.
glad we added this to the segment then. There's no stories this week of the What's the Variety, so we are going in raw
Oh,
to the Heart of the Press segment.
Oh,
we're gonna spit on it first, or
Nah, it's not a stranger. We're here every week.
we're here. We've missed something again. Seems to be a recurring
professional.
segment. The big moon, so huge. I hope we're not in any trouble for missing it out. Boom, boom. The song is called Trouble. The band is called The Big Moon. Not a bad track. Doesn't really do it for me the same way that the last one did, but I didn't not like it.
Yeah, I like the bass intro. I thought the vocals packed a bit of a punch. It was a good old indie tune. I liked it.
Callum, you took the words out and after. Right out of them.
Must have been when I was kissing you.
He's taking me line.
Cheeky boy.
Oh, thanks,
one.
Liam.
Fuck
Moving on to
The words were
this
taken out of
week.
my mouth. I didn't have words.
Moving on to this week.
Jesus
Fucking hell.
Christ.
You can tell we're talking about music now. It's all gone to shit. We're starting off with an EP. To be honest with you, I've not reviewed the tracks individually. I have listened to them all, though. It's Mr. Dukes and Barney Artist. The EP is called Eternal. EP, of course, stands for what, Callum?
Oh, shit. No, I don't know, actually. Liam, what does it stand for?
Eliminated partridges.
Okay.
Just
You know what to expect with this. You know the sound that you're going to get from it. And to be honest, all of the songs have that same sound.
Yeah.
It could quite easily have been one song. Play at the same time, you wouldn't have noticed. Out of all of them, if I had to pick a favourite, which I've said that I have to myself, 93 is probably the one. I like the sample and I like the ending of it.
Liam, could you do the honours for me, please?
Of going next, or was there something particularly on?
I thought you'd have said the wind mirrors, so I thought we'd just skip ahead.
Oh yeah, I pretty much
do
it
it for
was
the both of
mirrors.
us.
Yeah, it was too samey, but I enjoyed it really at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm glad it was in the
same.
songs.
Me
Moving
too.
on, Loyle Carner didn't struggle to say the name this week with the song Nobody Knows, in brackets, Laddas Road.
Good
Yeah.
guess as any.
Don't doubt
really, innit?
yourself, Yanni. Don't doubt
Well,
yourself.
I'm expecting you to go, I would have said Larders Road. You're sure a knobhead like that.
He's
No
from
need
Kent,
for that
apparently, as well.
That's tickled me that. It's a nice beat, nice sample or samples. It feels like there's more than one going on, but I just didn't really connect with the track. Just didn't really gel with it at all.
Oh, well, that's a controversial opinion. I thought it was bloody lovely. Gospel singing in the background was wonderful. Thought the rapping was great. It's a top tune. Yeah.
I also very much enjoyed the gospel chorus.
He's just been listening to it then.
I always listen to it. Excuse me.
You always listen to this song? Even
I
before it
actually
was
haven't
out?
listened to
That's
this
mad.
one in full, so you were half right, but you were wrong at the same time.
Nah.
But yeah, again,
That's the type of effort we put in here, Loyal, if you're listening. Mr. Carner.
Come
back
the
next
same with
time.
the last track, it being that I just still can't quite connect his delivery and his tone with the track. Still doesn't quite fit with me, right? But I like them
Okay.
all individually. Danny, I'm still speaking. God damn it! I'm giving you a point, a considered issue, and you cut me off, motherfucker. Go on.
So you were done then?
I had like 2 words left to say.
Skull
Rude is what
Crusher.
it is.
I'm going to say a fool's favourite at this point.
Yeah.
Back with a track. It's like a secret, except we're not going to keep the secret. We're going to tell you all about it. It's another beautiful song. Stop Making Me Cry.
Again, Yanni, taking the words out of my mouth. If I don't cry at this album, it'll be a miracle, I think. I can't wait for it. Every song is, as Yanni poignantly said, beautiful. Great word, great song, great time.
So poignant. Poignant.
Poignant.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's beautiful. I think that she's got a real good knack for songwriting, and it sounds beautiful. I just feel like I just want something else. Now. I'm ready for another track with something a bit more going
Dubstep.
for it, if that makes sense. Yeah, dubstep. Yeah. Hard, like, I want like African rhythm drums or something. Throw me some timpa in. Something, you know? That's what I'm asking
Throw a
for.
bit
Skull Crusher.
timber.
Right.
Björk is back. Another song. Never thought we'd be reviewing another one of those tracks again after last week. With the song Ovule, which is a word
I'd have
I
gone with
hate
ovulating.
saying.
It's,
I'm joking. I just take the piss out of Liam.
I didn't know what you said. Sorry.
no one heard
Don't
what he
mind.
said.
Did you say
Probably edit it
ovule?
out. I'll probably edit it out, to be honest.
Oh, okay, brilliant. So I'm just talking to
Really
myself.
sorry about that.
The song is not for me, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah, it was surprisingly normal, wasn't it?
Yeah, considered to last week,
Yeah.
which I didn't think was that strange anyway. But considered
No,
to that time, it was normal.
Yeah, Liam.
I agree. The only thing that again with this one is I quite enjoyed what it was. I didn't think it was anywhere near as difficult to deal with as the last song, but I did want some sort of like a bit more of like that grumbly kind of bass tone that was there. Some more of that, or some sort of something hard hitting dubstep. Just I wanted some dubstep in the middle of it. Yeah, basically.
Of
Yeah.
course. Moving on, we've got Dead, or as it can also be pronounced, Callum.
Dead.
Thank you. With the song Eggshells. That was very Matt Berry, the way you pronounced
I
that.
wouldn't know. Maybe me and Matt are one and the same. I still need to start that series. I might start it today.
Oh,
Do
sort
it.
yourself out.
Really enjoyed the film.
Do it.
Can't wait to start the series.
You'll love the series. Yeah. God damn it.
is so much better. Yeah, this song Eggshells by Dead. Nothing really grabbed me, unfortunately, in this.
No, I've not enjoyed any Dead song yet.
What?
But this is one of the better ones I've heard. Is this who I'm thinking of?
What?
Is this who I'm thinking of? Am I thinking of the right band?
No, I think
Let
I
me have
know
a
who you're
quick-
thinking of, and I think it is a different band.
A band we're about to cover in a minute.
No, I think it is
No.
these.
These
I
nuts.
think it is these. Let me just have a look.
While you're looking, I'll tell you what I think about the song. It feels very
did
like
anyone ask?
2000. I'll stop them.
Sorry,
I'll
go
stop.
on.
No,
No, go on. I
I'll
would
wait
like
to
to
be
know what you
invited.
think.
no, it's no,
Shit.
it's okay. I don't think you deserve it. I'll just drag this out so it's more painful.
I really couldn't
No,
care
I'll
less,
tell you
to be
what
honest.
It feels.
It is these. The song was Stars. The song was Stars that I didn't like, and we've listened to a few since. I didn't really like this one either, but I didn't hate it. Next up,
Great.
we've got. No, go on. Dave.
I want to
Please.
say it felt very like 2014 to me, 2013, somewhere around there. Swim Deep Peace, all that kind of sound. It would have fit in very well around there. I think it doesn't sound great now in terms of quality, production, and the song itself. Yeah, it's just a little bit behind the times.
Yep. Yes. Happy 2000 is next with the song Behind Closed Doors. Tricky one for this one. I liked the vibes that it was giving off. But just the song itself I didn't really care for.
I
Makes any sense.
quite liked it a fair bit, to be fair. Thought it had a bit of a mad ending, which I was into. However, reviewing now, I can't really remember it. So, am I being truthful or am I pandering?
Pandering.
knows?
No, it did have a nice kind of chaotic ending, which I think worked quite well. Yeah, I enjoyed the song, so I didn't like it as much as the first single. I did enjoy the chorus.
No, I agree.
With that kind of like Eastern sounding melody. And yeah, pretty sure I just want them to get into a proper studio and record something that sounds better than this. That's one of my biggest issues. It just didn't sound great. I know. I feel like if it sounded massive, it would be more enjoyable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, mate.
I mean, I like the
Get massive.
aesthetics of the sound, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I
feel
It
do.
like-
all
just
makes
feels a bit
sense,
flat.
Yanni.
It just falls a bit flat for me personally. I just need it to be a bit more grandiose.
Disc, final track for Hot Off the Press,
Fuck, he's flown by.
Floon, with the song
Fluid.
The Hardest Part. Liam, what's your hardest part?
Do you really want to know?
That's why I asked.
Right now, with this heated blanket on my lap, I'm sure you can guess. A lot of blood to that area.
Yeah, your head was looking pretty big. Which head? I'll leave that up to you. The music was okay, but I just thought the song was a bit dull.
Yeah, I liked it. It was decent. I think there was a heavy bit at the end, which I liked. So basically, what I'm saying is, if you've got average songs, make them a bit heavier, and I'll quite like it.
Something to remember and by, isn't it? I guess a bit of a heavier moment at the end. I definitely enjoyed this more than the last few singles we've heard from Disco. But yeah, I don't know. It's still kind of lacking something. We'll see what the album brings.
Shan't we?
We shan't.
Liam, did you listen to the other, what was potentially an option for album spotlight or not?
No, I didn't have.
Okay, let's not. Cut that. We're going to move on to the next segment. It's aptly named after all, because they all are. All our segments are aptly named. So apt. Everything's apt about us. We're going to move on to it right now. Get in that boat. I've not made that joke in a while, have I? It's not really a joke. We've just not really said it. Get in the boat. We're going to take you down a mystic river, following the beam of light.
What are you talking about?
This beam of light, we have named it the album Spotlight. I'm holding my headphones. I don't know why. Album Spotlight. Here we come.
Jesus Christ. DJ-O, 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 DJ-O. Joe Keery. From Stranger Things.
Fuck off. It's Joe Keery.
From
Stranger Things, yeah. From the strangest of things.
God.
Things could not get stranger right here, right now.
No.
On radio
They could get
216.
better and more interesting, though, couldn't they? Oh, Stranger Things is boring. Joe,
That's true.
we're going to cover. That's the name of the artist. The name of the album is Decide. We've decided to review this album. Full circle.
Wow.
Full circle.
Damn, bro.
We're going to go track by track. My reviews of these might be very short because I was playing Assassin's Creed while listening to this.
Good choice.
So
Which one?
apologies. Valhalla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it seems to be okay.
I played like a demo of it, and I kind of like the look of it, but I didn't play much more. The controlled a bit better than the other ones, I thought. Anyway, let's review this album.
Yeah. Starting off with the song Runner. The only thing I could take away from this is that the ending is a blatant rip-off of Let It Happen by Tame Impala.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't clock that, but I can imagine that it is.
It is, yeah.
It actually just is.
In terms of the
Copy
album,
pasted.
I thought it was a good opener. I like the arpeggiated synth, or as some people would call it, Yanni. Oh, I said it wrong, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Arpeggiated synth, or as some people would say, Yanni.
Arpeggiated.
Thank you. The beat came in just at the right time, and I thought it worked well.
Listen, bear with me here, boys, okay? I've listened to half this album about an hour ago, so you're not going to get much from me here. So maybe I'll
Don't
just say
expect
what
much.
I've got to say and dip, because it's all pretty. I've got one kind of thing. I enjoy the vibes in this song. I enjoy the kind of the ins and outs of the instruments on the songs. I think the songs are very well crafted, and it's what I want from Tame Impala. That's what I was looking for. Thanks.
Right, okay.
So
Is
thanks,
that
Joe,
is
for
that you done for the whole of this segment?
I suppose so. But what I listened to, I enjoyed. So, like, if I was to rate what I listened to, I'd give it like a solid.
We're not there
eight,
yet.
But I'm
We're
not
not
going
there.
to rate it, so there's no point.
You
I'm gonna
bitch!
start there.
You
You're
goddamn
gonna have to,
cow.
otherwise the whole
I
the
can't
whole
rate
system
it.
is undermined by.
Well, that's
you
why you
being-
should
Averages
have
with
fucking
two.
listened to it.
I
isn't
did
it?
say
I didn't have time.
focus on this. This is
I'm
a
a busy
separate
guy.
YouTube video, and now we're all here to ridicule you in the comments, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to
All
ridicule.
7 listeners.
Ridicule me.
viewers.
Say, call me what you want. I've had enough of it this week. Listen, everyone's piling up on me with my comments. Fucking Pound Your Teens album wasn't as good as people think. Get over it.
What idiot!
Get
Idiot
over
on the
it.
left.
Gloom
That's
is the
me.
next track. With the accents that he puts on throughout most of this song, I couldn't help but think it just could have been a Flight of the Conchords tune. And I couldn't get away from that.
Musically, it feels very like the Concord
Yeah.
as well.
Yep.
You're totally right, actually. Now I'm listening to it again. Now you said that.
Totally right, dude.
Snake is here. Nice transition from Runner into this. We spoke about this when it was released as a single. I think it's a banger.
Okay.
Still
Moving
do.
on. Half-Life is just meh.
Yeah, don't stand out, I don't think, but it's a good album track. However, it was released as a single, I believe. So, strange decision.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. It is Joe Keery. The Queen is dead.
What?
I think Mr. Keery's vocal performance in the chorus is very good, though, to be fair. I am saying very good, not compared to like Adele, but very good compared to album 1, Joe Keery. So just keep that in mind when I compliment.
My first
I was
thought
about to say.
it's as good as Adele, though, to be honest.
Well, now you know.
Sorry,
Now you know. Fool! Each and every one of us.
Oh, this teaser is going to be great. Full, much 80s, nothing more to say.
Much 80s, yeah. Bit more of a filler. I wasn't really mad on the melody in the verse, but I liked the chorus a fair bit.
On and on, this album seems to go. Is the next track. This is the first one, actually, that caught my ears, and I was interested in. It snatched my ears off. I've had to cover it up with these headphones. If I take them off, it's just holes in the side of my head.
Shit.
Isn't that just what ears are anyway? Whoa, man. The hectic drums, there was like a middle 8 part, or a bridge over troubled waters, you might call. But yeah, the hectic drum part was great. I was going to say drum solo, but things are going on around it, so it's not the soloing of a drum. Callum, what would you say?
Do you know what, mate? Mirrors all round. The change up from like a minute and a half onwards was wonderful. The bit where it goes mad, as you say, made me feel anxious.
Oh, baby boy, it's okay.
I know. And one semi gripe I have. It then just it just all fell out, and it went back to it being
shit.
a bit slow.
Are you okay?
But I wish it was I wish it was a fake out and it came back in balls to the wall, but it didn't. And I feel
Callum's
like
got
that would have
piles,
been-
everyone.
Not for the first time.
You're so piles.
End of beginning. This is a good track. I've put possibly my favourite.
What?
Shit.
Oh, you crazy?
No, man. Compared to, is that culturally insensitive? Can we do that? I don't know.
Well, probably not now.
No.
I think it
On
would have
and
been
on,
fine.
and end of beginning were my favourites out the whole of the track list. But I thought
What?
upon listening that this might be my favourite. So I'm going to go with Past Yanni and stick with it. What did you think?
I thought this was a bit of a filler track.
Bitch.
But what I did say
Full
is
Metal.
it's a massive step up from 2020's filler tracks, where to the point where this would probably be the best song of 2020. So I did like it, but just I prefer other songs on this specific record.
Okay. I want your video. Was this a single?
I send them after recording. Why are you asking for it now?
What?
Fuck off.
Didn't quite on that, Cal. You were smidgen too late.
That
on
went
that
right
front.
over my head.
I do apologise. Better luck next time. We're all rooting for you.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
Um,
single, Yanni, no. To answer your
Wasn't?
question.
Oh, that's weird because I feel
No.
like I've made this comment about something and I thought it was this. Anyway, this sounds like a Harry Styles leftover from my last album.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair. Very fair. My notes were see above,
There's no sea above me.
which was in relation to my comments for end of beginning.
Oh, brilliant. Liam,
There's a sea
you've
above me.
mentioned your stiff one because of your blanket. Do you reckon you're
Yeah.
close to climax yet?
Already
not?
done, mate. Been there, done that.
Already done. Just swimming in it. Climax is the name of the
Floating.
next track. I've just put Daft Punk featuring Julian Casablancas.
Yeah. Damn straight.
The song is called...
What is that song?
I couldn't remember it.
No, it is exactly that, isn't it?
It is that.
You're
It's literally
totally
that song. Callum, start speaking. I'll just really interrupt you when I know it.
I thought this was my least favourite so far.
Carry on speaking so I can interrupt you rudely.
Yeah, I've really
Instant
just-
Crush. Instant
Instant
Crush.
Crush.
Is the name
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
track.
Great
Yeah.
tune. Great tune.
Train. Great train.
Great tune.
Next one is Change. This was another meh one for me.
I love this track. Really liked it when it was a single. The part where the last chorus comes in over other lyrics, yeah, that does things for me. Like it. Tune.
Is that all it takes to
Long album,
answer
isn't
the
it?
question, Joe? No, it'll take a lot more than that. This is only a 21-second little track. It's more of a segue.
It's 20 on Spotify.
Oh, well, you missed out on that one extra second
Wow.
of pure nothingness. This was bland.
Yeah.
Colour?
Bit of a pointless transition. Saying that, it does transition quite nicely into Go For It, but then Go For It completely changes up. So, furthermore, pointless. Yeah, but to go on to Go For It because transitions and
Go
all
for it,
that.
mate.
I thought it was pretty nice. The ending was good. Another good track. Very good, insightful notes from me there. Love
It's
it.
better than my notes because these last three songs, I don't know, must have been doing some sort of quest in Assassin's Creed at this point. I gave up. It all blended into one for me. So it was all very much of a muchness, same kind of sounds. Nothing really stood out to me, otherwise I would have made a note about it. I didn't think it was a good ender. Did not think that. Didn't think it ended well at all. It just
No.
kind of faded out, fizzled out.
Yeah. Well, Figure You Out, the penultimate track. I forgot how good that was, despite it being released like 3 weeks ago. I really like it. The melody is great. I really like the keys. I think that's probably my favorite track on the record. Whereas Slither, it was a decent track, would have been another filler. It really doesn't warrant being the closer of the record, and it just leaves the album a bit flat, which is a shame. But I did like it overall, and it is a significant step up from 2020.
Well, progression is what you want. You don't want
It
to
is.
stagnant.
So yeah.
Now we must rate. Liam's already given his rating. What was that again?
From what I heard, I thought it was pretty solid, and I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. I'm definitely going to listen to this. It's too late then for this podcast, but I'm going to listen to it later.
We're going to lock in an 8.
Sure,
It's
go for it.
extremely
There you
high.
go, Joe.
If
You need
ever
some
an
spoilers.
album was a 7.5 out of 10, it was this. But we
That's fair.
don't do that on this podcast. So by letter of the law, I must give it an 8 out of 10 because you round up, don't you?
No, it's so not. I'm going to give it a 6.
Oh, Yanni was not
There's
feeling
too
his
much-
vibes.
Nothing that goes on. I do appreciate the production. It sounds great. Whoever produced it, mixed it, and everything, great sounds, and it really
an
does get across the aesthetic. What?
It's an all right. It's an incredibly long album for a 36-minute album. Which
Yeah.
sounds weird.
A lot of tracks.
Glad you interrupted me for that. But yeah.
Well, to be fair, I didn't feel
It's-
like I was interrupting you.
What?
You lingered on the words a tiny bit.
But yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say. So, Liam,
Solid boys.
mode
What am I working with here? What were the scores?
886.
886.
Okay, 8 is a mode.
Median,
Is 8.
mean,
Is 7.3. Okay.
it's a big day for them. Range,
DOS, motherfucker.
DOS, motherfuckers.
Stranger things have
Whoa.
happened.
You've been waiting all review to say that.
Oh,
Um,
Christ almighty.
I'm fucking glad I came this week. Fucking hell.
sorry.
Shh, fucking getting shit galore. I feel like Liam.
You're not the only one who came, Cal. Am I right, Yanni?
Yeah, I also came.
Yeah, I know. So.
Thank you for listening to this week's pod. We hope it's been
You're
somewhat
welcome.
enjoyable. What?
I listened to quite a lot of it, to be fair. I don't feel like I need to listen back.
What?
Over that album spotlight. What?
I don't know what's going on. What did you say?
Oh, just sign us out, Yanni.
Watch later.
You'll have to listen
Well, now
back to it, won't you?
you've ruined
Yeah.
I have to. This is all ruined. I was going to make my
Go
way
on.
down there, and now it's shit.
Go on.
Find us places. Liam, shut your mouth. Find us places. Instagram, Facebook, Fools on the Hill Podcast. Twitter, Fools on the Hill Pod. Go to YouTube. Type in Fools on the Hill Podcast. Go to our channel. Subscribe. Like this video if you're there. Ding the bell and all that jazz. And if you are just watching the video, then look right below your beautiful pictures of us. Because it's there. And it's also in the description. There's so many links, god damn it. Thanks.
It's like Zelda. Is a character called Link?
There is. Yeah,
There
it's
is.
called Lincoln Zelda column, yeah.
That was
Well done.
quite the link you made there, Carl.
Hey!
Hey!
Whoa!
Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Whoa! And on that
Oh,
note-
fuck.
Fuck. No. Goodbye.
Yeah,
See you.
sure.
In the words of Liam Godfrey, goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh. I actually did something impressive then, but it's not that impressive to you guys, I'm sure. But
Is it working?
I'm going to tell you, do you know I had an issue with, I always wanted you two to be next to each other on my screen.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
sometimes are not. But if you expand, I can expand both of you, and then you're both there.
Oh,
Beautiful.
expand me,
35, 40.
Daddy. Yep.
Fucking hell, I might have gone a bit early. Do 45 as well.
You definitely went early.
I didn't clap till it went, but I think I just was on the fucking nail, you know?
Liam, be quiet.